Forsyth Tech just opened our brand new Maisie S. Woodruff Aviation Technology Center at the Smith Reynolds Airport. And we're so excited about expanding aviation education in North Carolina. I think we are the 5th lab like this in our state, and we're focusing on the booming aviation industry. COVID-19 might have slowed things down a little bit, but the aviation industry in North Carolina is booming and is growing. There's a potential for a new investment at the Piedmont Triad Regional Airport that will bring in about 1,700 jobs, potentially, with a starting salary of about $60,000, and it's building aircraft. So it's not the flight piece, but it's the back-end piece about building the aircraft and getting it ready to fly. The state of North Carolina has just recently approved about $106 million investment in that project. Our Aviation Technology Center provides the airframe and power plant education as well as avionics. We are teaching students how to become aviation mechanics and how to work on composites. There are about 43 or so components to this 2-year degree program. We have wonderful partnerships with the aviation industry in Winston-Salem, and so some of our students are able to get a job and work while they're in this program. They're getting paid to come to school. It's a wonderful opportunity. In aviation, you can make excellent wages. So these are jobs that will create family-sustaining career pathways for them. They can start at around $19 or $20 or even more an hour while they're in school, even in some cases, but can go up to $45 an hour and beyond. And so really competitive programs with a lot of market demand.
Yeah, there's big demand out there for aviation, and it's still growing. At Forsyth Tech, we offer what's called the aviation maintenance degree, and it consists of both an airframe and a power plant license. What to expect is a lot of hands-on and a lot of classroom, up to over 2,000 hours of that. When you go through the program, you'll end up with a certificate that you can go out into the workforce. We have an agreement set up with North State Aviation where they'll take the students before they even enroll in our program, hire them, and then pay for their education all the way through. We go into sheet metal, and we have 75 hours of sheet metal. And you begin with 75 hours of basic electricity. And then the next semester, you go into another 75 hours. Welding, composites. Most of the aircraft now that are being built are made of composite material. Turbine engines, we break down turbine engines, put them back together. Something that a lot of students like to do is run taxi. Even though you're on the maintenance side, you have to crank them up. One of the things after that is actually taxiing them. It could be just from one spot to another on the airport. So the mechanic needs to be able to do that. When the student comes in, the one question we ask is, where do you want to go? And then when we start advising them and start talking to the right people to get them on track to go, not just when they graduate to have a job, but where they want to go. You know, private industry, or go into the airlines, or maybe even go somewhere around the world.